We often come to meditation because we feel like we're experiencing a lot of stress. And of course, managing stress at home, at work, wherever we are, is extremely important. And just a couple words about what stress is. Stress is merely the perception of threat, whether it's a physical threat, a psychological threat, a financial threat, or an emotional threat. And what we're doing is interpreting the situation as threatening, and our body goes into what's called sympathetic reflex, sympathetic nervous system reflex. Fight, flight, freeze, all of that stuff tends to happen. And then there's these responses that happen. Sometimes we respond with stubbornness, with anger, with sadness, right? Our bodies respond. The heart rate goes up. We release something called cortisol. We might end up, really disrupting our sleep. We might sweat more. Things like that happen. So what we're going to do is the opposite of activating the sympathetic nervous system, and we're going to work on activating the parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system is part of our nervous system that's in charge of our relaxation response. It helps us to sleep better. It helps us to digest food better. It can actually help to increase our immune response if it's activated more regularly. And we can stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system with deep breathing, with relaxation techniques, with meditation. So right now, I just want you to take this time to experience your body. Notice the fact that you're breathing. You might have gone through this whole day and now you're just like, wow, that's happening, right? It is called an autonomic response or an autonomic function of our body, breathing. It happens whether you're thinking about it or not. It happens when you're sleeping, when you're eating, when you're driving your car, when you're exercising, when you're conversing. But when we pause to watch that breathing, it slows down naturally. Our minds slow down. So right now, I don't want you to change how you're breathing. Just notice the fact that the breath is coming in and the breath is going out. And I really like you to try to feel what it's like to breathe. Get in touch with the physical sensation of your breath coming and going. Maybe you just notice how the air tickles your nostrils when you breathe in and out, or maybe you notice how you're using both your nose and your mouth to breathe. That's okay. Right now, we're not changing anything. Perhaps you notice the rise and fall of your chest when you breathe in and out. Do you notice any movement in your belly when you're breathing? We'll play with all of these different areas of our breath. But right now, I just want you to notice it. And then just simply noticing it causes the breath to slow down. Simply noticing your breath helps your mind to stop its habitual time traveling, right? Our minds are really good at going into the future and having all sorts of memories about the past. Our breath, our bodies are right here in the present moment. So when we pay attention to the breath and to the body, the mind gets to enjoy being right here, right now. You are present.